Hey YouTube, it's Logics. Today I want to make a video about like where I originally got my gamer tag from, and I just thought it'd be a cool video, something that I've been wanting to do for a while, and like I've seen a whole bunch of other people do it in the past, and I thought why not? So let's hop into it. Alright, so basically the first time I ever played online was when I was 9, and the gamer tag that the Xbox gave me was Seriously 800, and I really hated it. I thought it was cool for a minute, but I didn't really know how to change it. I don't think anybody really did at that time. But I stuck with it for a little bit. And then about a year later, I made a new account. Because I got like, I don't even know. I couldn't do the 60 bucks to buy New Live. So I waited until Christmas the next year. And eventually bought New Live. And I changed it from that point to House Be Trippin' 28. Or no, 25. So I got the House Be Trippin' from a Minecraft world that me and one of my buddies made, and we called it Hose Be Trippin'. But I didn't want to put I didn't want to put Ho in there because I didn't want like my dad to see it, and I didn't know if he'd get mad or not. You know, I'm only like 10 at this point, and I got to 25 because we used to play football, and like all my sports like numbers was 25. That was like my favorite number. So from there, I had that for a while. And then my buddy, he had OMC 4923 and also Flat Kitten 71128 or something like that. And that was one that the Xbox gave him. But we hated those ones, so we eventually changed. I switched over from Xbox 360 to PS3, and I shared that with my brother. And we had Creek Wrestler because we both wrestled for our school at that point, and our school is Swartz Creek. So, but it was like a whole bunch of capitals and everything in there, and that one was alright. Like, it wasn't nothing spectacular, but it was alright. I'm pretty sure that I also had one gamer tag that was called Shoemaker, and I don't know, there was like a store called Shoemakers, and it was like a snowboarding store, and I always wanted a snowboard. And it was like a snowboarding and wakeboarding, and I used to wakeboard, and I thought that was cool. So it was like Shoemaker, SHU Maker, with like a whole bunch of numbers at the end. It was like my phone number at the end, and that one I thought was badass because I love that store for some reason. Alright, then from PS3 I went to Xbox One, and my Xbox One gamer tag was Drex Shadow because me and my buddy, we always would watch FaZe, and we always wanted to make our own clan, so we called it Drex for some reason. I don't know what the like whole reason behind it was, but he was Drex Storm and I was Drex Shadow, and we stuck with that for a while. And we were like 15 at this point, still dreaming that we'd join FaZe or make our own clan, and we always thought that that was like the coolest thing in the world. And I stuck with Drex Shadow for about 2 years, and I switched over to PS4, and I got the gamer tag E and then LXGIC from a guy in the Xbox that I actually played with. But the weird part was I played with another guy that was Legends Dirty, and he always like, we always thought a new gamer tag sometimes, and he said something about Logic for me, and I can't remember what his other gamer tag was. I think it was also Dirty, but I've always been like sleeping on some type of Logic, so I copped that one guy's name, E-Logic, and I stuck that on PS4. Alright, so how I got N-Logics was, one of my friends actually hacked me on my E-Logic account, and so I made a new account literally that day, and I was just sorting through all the names that had like Logic. Like I wanted like an OG Logic gamer tag, but that wasn't gonna happen, so I put another letter in front of it, and I got N-Logics. But if that never happened, I would probably still be on my E-Logic account, and I did not really, like, that account was like alright, you know? It wasn't like the best, wasn't nothing special about it. So, I mean, it sucks that I got hacked on that account, because I really didn't want this account, I guess. But it is what it is. So that's basically it for, like, my gamertag history. Long story short, I wouldn't have Logic if I never met another Logic in Xbox that I actually played 8s with. It's kind of funny to like think about and like remember all this because those were like really good times, and like I had really good memories when I was playing with some of my friends back in the day on like these random accounts that are just like weird names to me now that I thought were funny back in the day, or like where I got the names from. Leave a like if you enjoyed. Tell me some of your old gamer tags in the comments, and subscribe to the channel. Like, show your support to me. It means a lot. And thank you for watching.